रिलैक्स होने के लिए सबसे जरूरी होता है कि इस तरह अपने जो इनहिबिशंस है वो कम किए हैं, है ना। और इनहिबिशंस को कम करने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है क्वेश्चन, है ना। तो ये हास्यासन जो है वो न केवल आपको आपके शरीर के लिए अच्छा है, लंग्स के लिए, फेफड़ों के लिए, बट ये आपको अंदर से रिलैक्स करता है। तो सब लोग जोर से हंसे है ना, खिलखिला जोर से, क्या जितने लोग हैं इधर आ रहे, जो आनंद है, ठीक है, जोर, हाथ को ऊपर करके बिना किसी की परवाह किए जोर से, ठीक है। क्लैपिंग करेंगे, एक दो, एक दो तीन, एक दो, एक दो तीन। हाथों में ये जो ऊर्जा आई हुई है उसको महसूस करें। हाथों को रब करेंगे, जोर से मालिश करें हाथों की, और जोर से, और जोर से, और जोर से, जितना जोर से होता है। हाथों को बिल्कुल गर्म कर लें, बिल्कुल गर्म कर। फिर जब मैं कहूंगा तो आहिस्ता से अपने हाथों को पलकों पे लगाना है, बिल्कुल फेदर टच, ताकि उसकी गर्मा जो है आप आंखों के जो पलक हैं उससे महसूस करें। और जो है आहिस्ता से अपने पलकों पे लगाना है। आहिस्ता करके आप मालिश करें। देखिए एक ये जो पूरी क्रिया है इसको हमने कोशिश की है कई सारी चीजें एक साथ मिलाकर, इसका नाम हमने रखा है शिव क्रिया। तो इसमें हर तरह से एक्सरसाइज भी होती है, माइंड रिलैक्स भी होता है, और एक जो साथ में करने का आनंद है या जो फायदा मिलता है वो इस क्रिया से। तो उसके बाद वाला जो आसन है वो है थप्पड़ आसन। क्या? थप्पड़। तो खुद को ही थप्पड़ मारना है, दूसरे को नहीं मारना। तो ये पांव से जोर जोर से इस्तेमाल करो, पहले ऊपर करके फिर नीचे, फिर ऊपर ले जाए, फिर नीचे ले जाए, फिर ऊपर ले जाए, इसमें आप ऊपर 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 थप्पड़ के बाद क्या आता है? मुक्का। तो मुक्कासन है ये भी खुद को ही मारना है। तो इसमें क्या करेंगे? हाथ को मुट्ठी बंद करेंगे, मुट्ठी बंद करके पीछे से शुरू करेंगे, ठीक है? जोर से मारेंगे मुक्का, नीचे ले जाएंगे बिल्कुल पैरों के पीछे, ले जाए बिल्कुल कमर तक, और जोर से, और जोर से, फिर नीचे ले जाए, जोर से मारे, बेशक पीछे कमर का दर्द वगैरह सब खुद ही ठीक। अब जितने लोग एक घेरा बना सके एक साथ एक चक्की में करेंगे, तो हाथ अपन करेंगे इतना कर सके, थोड़ा सा इसको चौड़ा करेंगे। तो इस सर्कल में जो जो आ सके बस उतने ही करते हैं, थोड़ा घेरा चौड़ा तो कोशिश करेंगे। हाँ, इतना लंबा स्ट्रेच करना है। हाँ, हाथों को स्ट्रेच करना होगा, इसलिए अब कोशिश ये करनी है कि थोड़ा सा और लंबा करें ताकि हाँ एक दो जन कम कर हो जाए, लेकिन ज्यादा बड़ा हो रहा है। हाँ, हाँ, ठीक। हाँ, तो ज्यादा बड़ा हो गया घेरा, इसलिए अब आप जोर से खींचना है हाथ को, एक दूसरे के हाथ को खींचना है, जोर से खींचिए, रिलैक्स, फिर एक बार फिर जोर से खींचेंगे, खींचेंगे जोर से, रिलैक्स। आपने जोर से, फिर एक बार खींचेंगे जोर से, बॉडी को पूरा स्ट्रेच करेंगे, पूरी बॉडी स्ट्रेच होगी, जोर से, और जोर से, रिलैक्स। अब तीसरा एक घेरा बनाएंगे एक दूसरे के पीछे, जैसे ऐसे। हाँ, आप आगे जाओ, एक दूसरे के पीछे हो जाए, पीछे हो जाइए एक दूसरे से, एक गोल चक्कर बनाइए,
आगे हो जाओ,
आगे आगे
सर इधर इधर इधर, चलो आगे चल।
सर्कल 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 प्लीज, सर्कल एक दूसरे के पीछे, सर्कल
सर्कल
ये क्या
सर्कल
करना है मैं
सर्कल
बताऊं, एक
सर्कल
दूसरे के पीछे होकर फिर अपने को ऐसे से, ठीक है? थैंक यू। आप सबको फिर से योग दिवस की बहुत बहुत बधाई हो। फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे सेमिनार हॉल पे एक छोटा सा 15 मिनट का प्रेजेंटेशन रखना है। आप लोग सब आए।
पिक्चर लो क्या भाई सर
हाँ जी, अरे प्रेजेंटेशन है। इसको हेलो कैमरा ठीक। ठीक है। हाँ, so welcome to Department of Urology, Savai Mansingh Medical College Super Specialty Hospital. So we often have this seminar hall for our teaching class. Today is a different kind of teaching. We all know today is International Yoga Day. So we will have a small presentation on yoga. So I welcome all who might have joined us today on Zoom and YouTube. And we'll share the presentation. And after the presentation, if you have some queries or suggestions or comments to make, please let us know. Right. So we'll share the presentation. Right. Right. Fine, fine, thank you. Thank you. So I hope you are getting the audio and video. Please let me know if there is any problem, those who are online. So I would like all of you to try to relax yourself. Try to keep your torso, the body trunk straight. And relax the muscles around your scalp and eyes and face and shoulders, everywhere. So try to relax yourself as much as possible, because yoga is all about being relaxed and try to see yourself. The topic the phrase that you are seeing is the art of being. You must have heard of art of living, art of well-being, but purposely I have put it as an art of being. So definitely yoga has something to do with art of living and art of well-being, but it has much more to do. The objective and the aim of yoga as a whole is much more than just well-being or the art of living. Because the ultimate aim of yoga is how to realize your own self, how to be in your own being. So that's why I have termed it as the art of being. Because it's a journey which starts from yourself, goes through yourself, and reaches to yourself. The main difference between the start of the journey and the end of the journey is, at the start, we do not know our own self. We do not realize. At the end, you realize your own self. So this whole journey, if you really practice, can help in realizing our own self. So when we talk about yoga, and when we talk about our own modern medicine is the science of disease, whereas yoga is science of health, which integrates your body, mind, and soul. So when we talk about yoga, how old is yoga? This must be as old as the universe, because the creator of universe himself is called Adi Yogi, Shiva. He himself is called Adi Yogi. So when we talk about yoga, we go back to around 5,000 years old, when we had our Upanishads, Veds, and Quran, which have some description about yoga and dhyan. So there are descriptions of sages, saints, sannyasis doing penance, tapasya, in jungles, in water, in river, in mountains, in caves. But there was no set format of yoga at that time. So there are a lot of controversies and conflicts. This was only around 2,000 years old when Rishi Patanjali gave the first description of yoga as a systematic format. And he called it as Patanjali Yoga Sutra. He wrote Patanjali Yoga Sutra. And he described about the Ashtanga Yoga. So at that time, only yoga started with it in its full systematic format. And then, after that period, which is 2,000 years back, there was a big lull. There was Yeah. So I would request all of you to keep silence as such. And those who are joined online, please mute yourself. Then in the 15th century, there was again a resurgence of yoga, and we had these treatises on Hatha Yoga Pradipika by Yogi Swatvaraman and Hatha Yoga Hatha Pradipika. And here the main stress and main interest was on the body-centric practices of yoga, that is Hatha Yoga. So yoga is divided into many parts. The Hatha Yoga is mainly the body-centric practices, that is asana, pranayam, and all those kind of postures that we do, which is usually we think yoga is. But actually, yoga is not just asana, pranayam. So here, at this time, the yoga became more like Hatha Yoga, and we were more putting stress on various asanas and postures and pranayam, etc. And then the modern yoga came in around 19th century, and Krishnamacharya is known as the father of modern yoga. And his disciples, Patabi Joyce and BKS Iyengar, and then Vikram, they all popularized yoga throughout the world by opening yoga schools everywhere in the world. So this is how the yoga got popularized throughout the world. So the origin of word yoga is yuj. Yuj literally means to join. And it is joining of the self to the whole. Self to the whole consciousness. So the main objective of yoga is how to join yourself with the whole consciousness, the collective consciousness. And it is the science of realizing your own potential, realizing your own self, a journey which carries you from your body to mind and from mind to soul. Hatha Yoga carries you from body to mind, and Raj Yoga carries you from mind to soul. And ultimately, it liberates the spirit from illusion of time, space, and causation. So when we talk about Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are 8 limbs of Yoga Sutra. We all know Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. So we'll just have a brief description of all these 8 limbs. I will just draw an analogy with a car we drive on a highway. ये सोचिए कि आप एक हाईवे पे कार में जा रहे हैं, तो कार को क्या जरूरत होती है? फ्यूल की जरूरत होती है. So this fuel is our food, water, and air that we have. And then the car needs some lubricants to drive it smoothly. So asanas act as lubricants. And pranayam is the battery which ignites and starts the car, which carries you from body to mind and then mind to soul. And the driver is your meditative soul. So let us drive the car on the highway. So what you need when you have a car, you need to have some kind of rules, regulations. Otherwise, you will meet with an accident. So there has to be some kind of self-restraints. Otherwise, you cannot drive the car. So these self-restraints are called yam. They include non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing. Just it. So these are self-restraints. Non-stealing is aste, and moderation in all things is brahmachari, and non-possessiveness is aparigraha. So these 5
self-restraints are called yam. And once you follow these rules, it is important to observe these rules properly. Otherwise, again, there would be a problem in driving the car. So these are called self-observance or self-discipline. So there are again 5 self-observances or disciplines, which include purity, shauch, that is cleanliness, contentment, santosh, austerity, tap, study of sacred texts, swadhyay, and living with awareness of the divine. This is Ishwar Pranidhya. So this is niyam. So once you know all these yam and niyam, then it is important that because the distance is too long, unless you are in a comfortable posture, it would be very difficult to drive for such a distance. So asanas help you to achieve that comfortable, relaxed posture. Though we all know asanas helps in the strength and flexibility and all those things, but the objective of asanas in yoga is just to attain that comfortable, relaxed posture in which you can go ahead with the other limbs of yoga. So that is why it is called Sthir Sukham Asanam. So asanas are meant to create a posture which is completely relaxed and comfortable. And then once you are comfortable, then again, if your mind is moving around here and there, again, you can meet with an accident. So your mind should be calm. So how to calm that mind? So pranayama is a bridge between body and mind. अपने को जब गुस्सा आता है, when we are very angry, what happens to our breathing? It becomes very fast and shallow, right? And when your body is totally calm and relaxed, what happens to your breathing? It becomes slow and deep. So if you practice slow and deep breathing, your mind will automatically get calm. So this is how the pranayama helps you, the breathing exercises. It will help you to make your mind steady and calm. And this will help us to move on our path towards our goal as we drive our car on the highway. And then the next limb is, as in the car, usually we are used to have GPS, right? GPS is Global Positioning System. Without GPS, we do not know where to go. Similarly, in our journey of life, we have a GPS, and that is called Guru Positioning System. There should be somebody who directs you to the right path. And that the right path is not something outside. Here you have to go inside. So you know that whatever you were doing now, your senses which were all going outside, actually the path is you have to go inside your own self and travel the inner world rather than the outer world. So pratyahar is a bridge between bahirang and antarang. Bahirang is the external world and antarang is the internal world. So now you try to divert your senses, which were going all outside, inside. So this is called pratyahar. And then, even when you have directed your path inside, the inside path is a little more tricky. It is narrow roads and meandering roads as going on a hill. So unless you have full concentration, you again meet with an accident. So how to have that concentration? So the next limb comes as dharana. So dharana is how to focus your mind. Because your mind is a kind of a monkey mind, we'll see. And it meanders all over. And you have thoughts which are uncontrolled. all thoughts are coming here, and then it may be difficult to drive the car on that particular difficult road. So it needs dharana, concentration. So focus your attention on a particular thing, like you can focus your attention on your breath. That is called Vipassana asana. You can do some kind of mantra, chanting mantra. You can focus your attention on a lamp. That is Srata Dhyan. So this all helps in focusing your attention, and the mind, which was all moving around, is focused on a particular kind of a thing. So this is dharma. So once you have focused your attention, then a time might come when this road, which was all meandering and probably with not full, it was a cloudy kind of a path, and there were hello. So the clouds, which can be said as thoughts, which were all in your mind, were not allowing you to drive along your path, suddenly becomes bright and sunlit, where there are no clouds, there are no thoughts which actually control your mind. And that is the state of meditation, dhyana, where you are not controlled by your own mind. In fact, you are in your own control. Yourself is controlling your mind. That is a state of meditation. So dhyan, we cannot practice. It is something, is a state which can be achieved by your efforts, practices of the various limbs that we have described. And once we reach that kind of a state, and if it can be made to prolong, then the last stage is samadhi. And very few are fortunate to reach that stage where they are totally in control of their own self. They have realized their self. They have merged their self into the whole consciousness. जब आत्मा की परमात्मा से मिलन, या आप कहें कि खुद का जो है पूरी कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ में मिलन हो जाए, then there is no going back. फिर कोई वापस आने की जरूरत नहीं होती. So this is all about yoga, and the main objective of yoga is to attain this stage of dhyan and samadhi. And it is not just doing asanas, exercise, or postures, etc. Yes, they would help you to attain this, because unless you are in a relaxed and comfortable posture, unless your mind is relaxed, calm, you cannot practice or reach the state of dhyan or meditation. I think there are a few more slides. And what's the time now? 8:38. So we will stop here, and I will stop sharing the presentation, and I'll take some queries or questions, or any of one of you, if you have, just let me know. And if somebody from the audience in the online, if they have some comments, we'll take. Otherwise, what we will do is we'll try to relax ourselves once again, and then end our session by just a small brief glimpse of meditation, dhyan. Let's see. How do you feel after this? We'll try to just relax your own body. Just try to sit in a very, very relaxed posture with your back straight, back totally straight, neck straight. Try to relax your body. You can start from your toes. पाँव की अंगुलियों से शुरू करें. आप जस्ट देखें कि आपके पाँव की अंगुलियां, आपके तलवे सब बिल्कुल रिलैक्स्ड हैं. फिर धीरे धीरे ऊपर चले. Your calf muscles, your legs, your thigh muscles, your back, everything is straight and relaxed. Your shoulders, neck, your head, the scalp muscles, muscles around your eyes, because these are the areas which almost remain tense. The muscles around your eyes, the face muscles. Try to relax them. Keep your eyes closed in a very relaxed manner. Once you are totally relaxed, you will try to see your breath. You are just taking your breath in. लंबी सांस ले रहे हैं. Don't make any effort to take the breath. The normal breath which you take, just try to observe that breath. So we call it purak. And then just when you take your breath in, there's this little pause. एक gap आता है. उसको कहते हैं कुंभक. और फिर सांस को आहिस्ते से बाहर छोड़ते हैं. Just try to observe सांस बाहर जा रही है. This is called रेचक. और फिर एक small pause होता है. फिर कुंभक. So there are 4 phases. You start your breath with kumbhak. It goes in with purak. There is a pause, kumbhak. It goes out, rechak. Then there is a pause, kumbhak. Just try to see this phase of breathing. Just try to see, keep observing the breath. विचार चलेंगे mind में. Don't be disheartened with that. As soon as you come to know that, yes, you have to focus your attention to breath. Again, start observing your breath. लंबी सांस लेंगे. आहिस्ता से छोड़ रहे हैं. And in the meantime, you keep your body completely relaxed and straight. All the muscles relaxed. Keep observing your breath. All the 4 phases of breathing. So just try to open your eyes. बहुत धीरे से, बिल्कुल आहिस्ता. And just see whether you feel a little calmness inside you. Right? So this has to be practiced. एक बार करने से कुछ बहुत ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, पर धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस करने से definitely you will feel more relaxed, your mind relaxed, and then you can contribute much more than what you have been doing till now. जैसे जैसे awareness बढ़ेगी, वैसे वैसे आपकी करने की जो क्षमता है और शक्ति है वो भी बढ़ेगी. So it's not just a spiritual journey, it is in your own whatever you are doing in your life, you would be doing in a much, much more better way, in a more fruitful manner. So thank you, everybody. Once again, wish you a very happy International Yoga Day. There is some limitation of time. We have our own OT also. So I would thank everybody, those who have joined us today online also. And today is a World Music Day also. So I would like all of you to entertain yourself and relax yourself with music and meditation. Thank you very much. Thank you.